Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to some more Lobotomy Corporation. Last time we dealt with some bugs. Not really bugs, but also, yes, bugs. We had dealt with the Amber Dusk, and the issue that we ran into was one that you guys mentioned with backwards clock being tied to HP and the bugs not appearing fully, and their technically don't exist, so their HP technically doesn't exist. So it was a very weird interaction where they kind of just existed in the void, but we couldn't complete the Amber Dusk. Very strange way that the game recognized that, but we know now for the future that if we do that again, just make sure to do it after they've appeared fully and they're like crawling around the screen. So we're gonna wait for that. It would have worked, hopefully, well, just nicely, but we, jumped the gun a little bit. So we brought Hitch is back with a Fortitude 4 and some stats. So good to have you back, Hitch, and we have everyone here. You guys mentioned that Firebird's weapon, I have given it to Blue Fox. Blue Fox now has it. We do have it, so you guys mentioned that, hey, don't worry, it's there, and sure enough, it is. So Blue Fox has that now. I've kind of reorganized some people. We've brought some people back up here because we lost some due to some ordeals. And then Sin, looking beautiful with new Queen of Hatred's gear. So I know Sin's really excited about that. We'll get Sin's stats up, and Sin's obviously probably going to be a very, very strong employee. Kevin's still down here. We do have the train, I believe, in our back pocket. I would honestly like to get the train done if I can. So we might get the extraction team and knock that out so we don't have to worry about train in our next run. But you guys let me know how we deal with that once we get to it. But the goal of this episode is trying to beat Midnight Ordeal. We've got to do this. I have got to get over my fear of getting up this high in the game and complete it. It's difficult. I know it is. That's what I signed up for when I played this game. So without further ado, let's jump in. Before we do, though, I know I just said we were, I'm going to try and get as far as I can without having you guys watch filler. There's not really much here to show you because we've already completed it. So I'm going to try to get to Midnight Ordeal, and if anything funny happens, I'll let you guys know. But otherwise, I'm going to try to do as many cuts as I can. Heck, maybe enough of this recording will jump into Gebura's mission as well. We'll see. Okay, the very long day has started, and we are going to start off with training Sin, make sure Sin is all leveled up. Make sure we do that across the board here. We're going to charge a backwards clock just in case. We'll have Hitch probably charge that up. Hitch is not level 5 anymore, so he will not be able to help with that. So we might have Peaceful Buffalo or E-Cord take the reins. I know we had Plague said they would volunteer for that, so we may use Plague as well. We'll just see the situation when we get up there. But at the moment, we're going to do training, work on Mockavator, work on Water. Water needs to go Blue Star, work with Blue Star. So if anything fun like that happens, I'll let you know. But otherwise, it's going to be a pretty straightforward day. Okay, so we've made it to the Green Dawn, and I just noticed something really funny because I was trying to order suppression, and I noticed that water got frozen over here, which is a joke on its own, water getting frozen. But yeah, so we're gonna have to free Water at some point. Hopefully I don't forget about you, Water. But yeah, I was trying to do suppression, saw that he was uncontrollable, and well, these things happen sometimes. I was trying to get Water's attachment up just so, Water could succeed a little bit better when at least going for, Blue Star or something like that for repression work. And yeah, that's how that ended up. But yeah, I'm gonna handle this Green Dawn here, or this Green Noon. Get through it, hopefully with relative ease, without too much sacrifice, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so Water's free now. Danzy and Water have a nice little memento from Danzy freeing Water, so they both have the plus SP and plus HP bonus that this little thing has. So Cheek, the Roses Blossom, and the Snow Palace Falls. Not a single soul remembered the woman sleeping there. So yep, Water, Danzy, good job. Water, sorry you got frozen, but hey, at least you got something out of it. Man, these bugs sure do love me. We are back in the Dusk Ordeal, and it's the bugs again. I've tried to cull as many of the nuggets as I can because this one can be very detrimental to, well, losing a lot of employees really quickly. We have 19 bullets that we can work with here, and I don't know if I should use backwards clock or not. We can see that they have appeared. They see the food chain. We see their health bars. They're there. We could use backwards clock on this and just avoid it. I'm hoping again we don't have this bug, but we might. But I really just don't want to deal with them, to be honest. I mean, they're really a pain in the butt. And we have Purple Midnight, and I think you guys have mentioned Purple Midnight is probably the worst one. So that's gonna be fun. Well, we're gonna see what backwards clock does. And I know I really probably shouldn't do this again, but We're gonna try. We have a couple of employees that we can use here. We can't use Hitch because nothing will happen. It has to be a 5-star employee. Unfortunately, we have Kevin. We're not using any of those guys. Nope, can't do that. We could use, no, not using any of those either. We do have Dolce. Dolce is an option. We have water. Nope, we're not using water. Water has been through too much stuff already. Can't use water. I know that Plague said we could use his character, and we might do that. Plague has maxed out stats on Justice and Prudence. And Plague could get here very fast, but they're on the other side of the facility, which I should have preemptively, but I got assigned too many orders and we got ahead of ourselves. So I'm trying to cancel some work so that people don't absolutely get destroyed. Now we could attempt this, and you know, we have one here. These guys can attack it from the back and just deal with it that way. We could work with that. So like, you know, these employees right here, they're gonna die. We don't want them to be in that. We could attempt this. I'm gonna send Plague. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send Plague, and hopefully Plague won't get bit on the way there, but get Plague in this containment unit here. Now we do have one of these here. So what we could do is leave this one alone. Well, actually, we don't need to leave this one alone. We could go ahead and get Jinsey to attack this one from behind. Yeah, okay, well, let's go ahead and try this. Let's go ahead and try it and see what we can do here. We'll send Plague and Sin, and we'll get them on this one, because they're not going to turn around. They're only going to face one direction, so we could work with that. Plague is going to go from that direction. Luna and Dirk Souls could attack from this one from behind, and now these are WoW type entities here. We could get Kevin, since Kevin does have some range to fight this one. We might try that. This one is also facing that direction, so we could go ahead and maybe attack it. We can get Dolce, we can get Robertus, we can get Gabriella. Water is doing water things. We can get Danzy. Oop, I clicked off my game. We can get Danzy and Hostile to help with this one. We might be able to do this. We'll just have to leave up here alone. We could send this group to start working on this one. We just have to watch out for the smaller ones. That's the thing here. We can send this group to start working on this one. There is a possibility here. I'm going to slow down time. And we're going to have to deal with bugs that pop out through the facility. Now, the only issue I have is getting through Purple Midnight with no nuggets. Queen of Hatred's probably going to lose. Well, actually, Queen of Hatred should be fine through this. So yeah, hang on. We should be okay. We just need to make sure Mountain of Smiling Bodies doesn't escape. That's our one big flaw here. So yeah, Jinsey is attacking that. We already had something happen. What's going on? Why did we have someone died? Oh, that's bad. Why did Mountain of Spot? Oh, no, that didn't. Why did this escape? Why did you escape? Why did you escape? Oh, I guess a nugget died. Yeah, a nugget died. All right. So instead, what I'm gonna do is we might get enough from. Or we could just go ahead and not worry about this bug and worry about smiling bodies. Maybe that's what we do. Because ideally, I don't want to have to worry about using rabbits. Rabbits, I mean, we would get a lot from completing this ordeal. We could use red. Red could help with smiling bodies pretty quickly and it'd be cheaper than rabbits. Okay, I'm gonna think here for a second. Okay, what I've decided to do is I've decided to call the rabbits in. It's just gonna be more guaranteed. Granted, we may want to save the rabbits for the next one. Oh, there's so many ifs. I just thought about that. We may want to save rabbits for midnight. I can ignore the bug. We can use red. We can request red and say, hey, help us with that one. We just gotta make sure we don't get the last hit on it. If we get the last hit, red goes into a frenzy, and that's that. These guys are helping out with this bug. Should I do it? Part of me's thinking we should just go ahead and use clock. I mean, y'all are doing okay on these. Y'all aren't doing bad by any means. Kevin's going down here, and that's gonna slow that one down, which we might even slow it down even more, so we'll do that. So red's gonna do that. I think we can do this. I just have to be very careful and I have to be very conscientious of what's going on throughout the facility. These aren't hard. They just get out of hand really quickly. It's like, you know, they're gonna move here and there, but if we can kill some, it's gonna save. Okay, yeah, red's already bulking it. Oh no, sorry, Mountain of Smiling Bodies attacks that one. Ooh, and it might evolve from that. I'm hoping not. Okay. So these guys are helping kill that bug, which is great. You can see Sin attacking with that beautiful magical girl power. Love it. So we're gonna leave that bug alone. That's fine. This group up here is going to hopefully kill it. I'm hoping. No? No. Okay. That's fine. Let's reconvene. Let's bring everyone out. How is Kevin doing? Kevin's fine. He's gonna actually be back there. Actually, that's taking no damage, isn't it? Because they endure, yeah, they endure that. Okay, that's fine. Mountain of Smiling Bodies is here now. So we need to help with that. I want them to finish off this bug if they can, which they will. Okay, perfect. So Red is now at Smiling Bodies. This is munching on Sin, so let's get everyone out of here. Everyone move, everyone move. Let Red do red things. Cause Mountain of Smiling Bodies is up here, isn't it? Where is it at? Okay, hang on, where are you at? Alright, you're up there now. Oh, it's evolved. Okay, that's bad. That's a big no-no. Execution. You, get out of here. How do we stop this thing? Well, we need to slow it down. I really should have used the rabbit, shouldn't I? Do I want to go ahead and use it? Do I want to use backwards clock? I think backwards clock is probably going to be our best option here. We have all of the bugs are out. Okay, we need to get everyone out of here. Okay, yeah, let's use backwards clock. I think that's gonna be the best option. All right, so Plague, I appreciate your service. We'll see you in the next live. We'll get you back. So Plague is gonna use backwards clock. I need to be very mindful about what's going on here. Plague, get in there. All right, cool. Plague's in there. Hannah died. Okay, where's Hannah? Okay, where is Hannah? Oh, did Hannah get caught here? Oh, okay, that's fine. Hannah's died. Julian, Lamarcus, and Rogan have died. Okay, so they all got 8 somewhere. I don't know where they got 8 at. That's kind of a huge loss. Where were all of you at? I have no idea where all of you were at. All of you just got 8. Okay, well, there went all of the security team. There's backwards clock. Ah, I should have done that sooner. I should have done that as soon as what's it called? Not the Smiling Bodies escape. Plague died, so we're good. Food chain is done. So now we have Purple Midnight, which I know I need to read up on what you guys suggested there. Amount of Smiling Bodies is going back. Red's going back. Cloud and Monk is at 1, so we're gonna have to kill all of our. We're basically. What is going on here? What is? Really? Again? They were all up here. Wait. What a weird issue, man. Like, these are still attacking things. That is such a strange issue. Okay, we're gonna have to try Purple Midnight with all of this going on. Okay, so what we've learned is even when these things are here, I'm gonna go read your comments real quick. Okay, so what I've done is I have executed every single nugget in the facility. Queen of Hatred should be fine now. Now the problem is that we have to deal with our hallways being infested with invisible bugs. Some are not. Some are fine, and I have no idea if they are actually going to keep like producing more bugs or not. Can't see what's down in here. But you guys have said that this is the hardest midnight to deal with. So I'm going to have to figure out the best way to do this with this little hurdle going on. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be pleasant from what I've understood. But I don't want Plague Sacrifice to be in vain, so we are going to try to deal with it the best we can. I don't know how or what we're going to do. I'm going to try to kill at least what I can here with some of our Aleph employees. Granted, they're really hard to click on. So, like, you know, I'm going to say, hey, record team, you guys go suppress that if you can. They're probably going to burrow by the time we get up there, but we're going to see. But you guys can handle that with no problem, which is great. However, the big ones, can't do anything about them. They're like that. They're going to crawl around the facility, and there's nothing we can do about it. So there is that, which is very unfortunate. I want you guys to... Okay, those burrowed. Never mind. Everyone return to your stations. So yeah, like I said, there's really nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. We just have to kind of deal with it. So I'm going to kill what I can. Hopefully get you guys out of here as soon as possible. All right, yep, they're getting too close to that one, so y'all get out of there. Mosey on. Carry on back to your facility. So yeah, that's the status of things. I'm going to get to Purple Midnight, and I'm going to prepare as much as I can and see what we can do about it. And you guys did suggest to use rabbits for Purple Midnight, so that is what I'm gonna do. But like I said, we've got to get a lot of this handled. So I'm gonna try to send employees to work on things, try to get up to Purple Midnight and see what we can do. So just to kind of show how frustrating this is, this group of, I was trying to get everyone to safety for the Purple Midnight because I heard elevators are pretty good. And I decided to send this guy like Ray, one of our, you know, kind of pawns, and it just dies to this invisible creature. Just no say, no word, just, he just died. He's gone. So yeah, that's really incredibly frustrating to have to deal with that, but there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. So what I'm doing is I'm prepping everyone into different elevators that they need to go into, who I believe could help heavily with fighting these things. I've read up a little bit about it because I don't know what this, I know what it kind of looks like, but you know, of course this is gonna be my first time experiencing it, but I also don't want to fail. So I've also read up on it just so I know what to expect going into it. So I'm gonna use Hitch and Cappuccino here to start us off. We're going to have, we're gonna have them use Child of the Galaxy, and then we'll send them in this elevator over here and keep them there. And I'm gonna try to prevent me from managing so many employees at once. That's how I'm gonna kind of deal with it. That seems like what they suggested doing. So we're gonna have them in here punching Burley Malone. And then I'm gonna use, I believe, the rabbits on, I believe it's the pale one. I don't know, we'll see. But I think the suggestion was use it on the pale one if you can. So yeah, there's that. We've lost employees to the funky, we lost a good bit of employees to the funky little bug here, so that was fun to deal with. And I think most of these fights are in hallways, so I'm gonna have to pick and choose my fights very carefully. I'm hoping somehow these things disappear during this. I doubt they will. But I mean, you guys, I think you guys saw it, but we used backwards clock when they had health bars and everything, and it just broke again. So that's a really unfortunate, I think, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk this from a design perspective, but what should have been done, if this is how backwards clock works, instead of HP tied, it should have been event tied. Look, I'm the game developer myself, but in terms of flow, doing, say, hey, X event is going on if there's an ordeal going on, and if there's an abnormality escaped, get rid of it. Being tied to HP, in my opinion, is a weird design choice because you come across things like this. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it was something with with a true false trigger. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a game developer. I'm a QA tester. But from my perspective, having this tied to an event-based system instead of HP would have been much better. But like I said, don't know enough about the actual back code of the game, but that is my opinion. So I'm gonna get this done and then we'll start our midnight purple or violet ordeal. Okay, so here we are. We have a group of employees huddled to fear for their life up here in the top right corner of the facility. We have, I say A team, I guess, over here, and then B team way over here on this side. So there's A team, there's B team. They're kind of our strongest ones. Granted, there's not a lot of them, but we're gonna take this slow. And of course, these show up where Cappuccino is. Good grief. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is obnoxious to me. Oh, I hate it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get Cappuccino in here. He should be able to get in there before he gets bit, and I'm hoping he will not finish in time. We will watch Cappuccino because I don't want Cappuccino to die. We're gonna slow down time. We're gonna let it happen. And here we are, the God Delusion. We insistently tried to accept it. We wanted to understand. I didn't get to read that, but okay. So what do we got? We got a red one. We've got whatever's going on down there. I think that's a purple one with this thing attacking it. So thank you, I think. Maybe these things aren't so bad now. There's the pale one, so it's in the central command team. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna go ahead and want to call the rabbits here. So central command team 1, we want that. It's gonna cost us 730. Whoa. Okay, well, we've got to do what we got to do, unfortunately. But I think we should get a good chunk of our cost back, and hopefully we'll be okay. But that's what I'm going to do. We lost a good chunk of our, what's it called? Of our boxes there, but we should be able to get that back. Hopefully a good chunk of it back. And then we'll have to probably do some work. But hopefully the rabbits will take care of that for us. Yeah, the rabbits have come to graze grass, so that's good. Now then, what are we doing down here? So that guy's working on that, so, you know, you do you, guy. I'm gonna let you do your thing. We have one there, we have two down here, and the last one is right here, so that's the pale one. So we're not gonna worry about that one at the moment. I just know portals open up. What is going on in here? Oh, that's TU. TU, what are you doing down there? Yeah, well, I mean, you got to go down there anyway, so we're going to try this. We're going to see what happens. I know this one does red damage and is resistant to red. In fact, it's immune to red. So, why is this? Wait. What? This has no type. Interesting. All right, anyway, we're going to try to get these 3 to suppress this. Jinsey won't be much help here, unfortunately. Jinsey, I appreciate you. We're going to need to get Jinsey to another side of the facility. So where is Jinsey going to be? Okay, so it's weak here. So we're definitely going to want Jinsey to come over this way. And it's immune to black, so Kevin's not much use here. So we want to get Jinsey and Kevin switched around. Now we're going to have to get them to move through the facility. But I think they should be fine. They are our strongest ones. So we're going to get Kevin on this side. So we'll get that going. And then this one is immune to black damage. So I actually think, oh, wait a minute. Whoa. No. We have to stop. We can't do that. No. Where's Jinsey? I was about to make a terrible mistake. Jinsey, where are you at? I need you to not move anymore. I'm gonna say suppress that. I don't know where Jinsey is. I hope he hadn't walked in. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, so if people enter in here, they're gonna die. That's just the simple fact of it. So we don't need to do that. Okay, so we have these guys going for this. We have E-Cord, TU all down here, but I think they all have dark type weapons. So let's take a look. We have E-Cord, he has red, okay, that's good. TU has white and black, so we won't send TU in there. Peaceful has black, which is good, so it's weak. Actually, no, that's fine, TU's fine. We just don't want red damage. So all these guys are good. I'm gonna watch, we're gonna take this one at a time. Like I said, we're only gonna focus on one team at a time. I think me focusing on multiple teams is gonna be the end of me. So we're gonna do that. We can see this is just going crazy. Rabbits are dying, but we're gonna let them do their thing up there. It's gonna take a while. It's so weird that the bugs attack this. I mean, I like it. It's not doing a ton, but it helps. Kind of. All right, anyway. All right, so here's the fun part. I don't want you guys to be in here. No, because we have to fight that thing while bugs in there? No, we're not doing that. So we're gonna have everyone come back in here. This is kind of A team, B team, whichever team. And of course these bugs are still here, so Cappuccino's gonna get out and get absolutely slaughtered. So that's fun. What we could do is I could work on getting some boxes back while this is going on. Granted, we'll be at a Clifoff 14, which is terrifying. But we'll leave that alone for right now. We won't worry about that. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on one at a time. I think we might get this team to go down here and do this instead. Kevin's not useful down here, unfortunately. Sorry, Kevin. Hostile isn't either. Danzy's about the only one that can really help with this one that I can see that's here. We have a lot of... Blue Fox can help. Luna could help, but Luna would probably get slaughtered, I'm not gonna lie. And it's really hard for me to kind of sift through all of our employees here, to be honest. Water would be decent against this thing, so we can send Water down there to help. Dolce could be decent. We're only have like 3 people attacking. That's not great. Okay, we're gonna see who. Okay, so we have Kevin, Mako Vader, Dirksel, and Hostile. Mako Vader. I know Mako Vader is, I think, using a black type weapon as well. We have a lot of black type weapons, so this one's kind of, yeah. So I think all of these guys up here, unfortunately, are gonna have to stay up here. We'll have this small team do some damage. I mean, that thing's not going anywhere. Luna could, but Luna's, well. We just have to keep an eye on everyone. We have bullets. We have 18 bullets. So, whoa, what is going on? What was that? Some rabbits just get slaughtered? So I'm assuming more rabbits just appear. I'm assuming. Oh, what is that? Where's it going? Okay, we're having things appear. That's really nice. Okay, we need to kill these things as quick as possible. Yeah, we need to kill them as quick as possible. We do have B team attacking here, A team, whichever team. So they are working on this one slowly. You guys mentioned there are shields that happen and then they appear at the end of the hallways. So Dolce and Blue Fox may need to get out of here at some point. If I remember reading correctly, I think what is this, the Black Shrine? So when it gets down to what, 75%? Yeah, so it summons portals. I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna happen, but we do have Danzy with the heart down here that helps us do a ton of damage. This one's gonna be a while till we can actually fight this one, so we'll just have to deal with it. We can see a portal there, so that's an example of, I guess, what we're gonna see. Okay, portals everywhere. That's nice. So let's talk about the spikes. I'm assuming though it's just talking about like barbed wire, maybe. Okay, we need Luna. Luna, go back. Ooh, okay, so that's what that does. Ah, I see. I see where this stands. The rabbits are still working on that. They're about to get slaughtered. Cool. All right. Well, oh, Cappuccino, my guy. Okay, hang on. We can save Cappuccino. Mission save Cappuccino. Oh, he's surrounded by bugs. We've got to get Cappuccino to an elevator ASAP. Okay, so these guys are about a quarter off the black shrine here, which is really good. We're about to be able to go assault the red shrine, which will be even better. We can see here that Cappuccino, oh god, Cappuccino, no. Oh, he can't move, oh no. Okay, what does this do? This does pale damage? Oh, get out of there, bud. Okay, you're good. Oh no, where'd he go? Okay, I thought he got teleported somewhere. Man, Cappuccino's been through it. He's had to go through bugs, a freaky portal, and yeah, this is not great for Cappuccino here. All right, so we got that one doing its thing. We have that one doing its thing. It's gonna shoot out a spike there. At least it gives us time to get, ooh. Okay. Can I get them out of here? Does this hurt them? It does hurt them. How badly does it hurt them? I can't see very well. Oh, no, wait. Okay, get them out of there. Get them out of there. We can do it. Oh! Oh, Blue Fox, no. Everyone but Blue Fox made it out. Oh, that hurts. Okay, and this is the bad thing is we have to do Gebura's mission after this. Oh, I couldn't see. Oh. That's frustrating. Okay, well, sorry, Blue Fox. I wish we have to remake you. Hopefully I can do that relatively easily. And I think you had this gear, didn't you? Yeah, you had that at least. We lost Blue Fox. Okay, well, you guys get back in there and try your best. We'll use some, we need, I just realized Pixel Gamer kind of needs to be everywhere, doesn't he? All right, well, let's get these guys in here. This one produces claws. That thing's flying across the facility. The rabbits are still dealing with it, I'm assuming. Oh, these guys are in trouble. Oh, these guys are in very bad water. All right, anyway. Put that there. SP. I think the angle that's going, I think they should be okay. I'm gonna kind of move you guys back a little bit. Kind of move you guys back. I'm hoping this will be fine. Okay, watch out for the tendril. There's so much to keep up with. Okay, y'all are fine there. I think those like those little elevator spots are just fine. All right, well, we're gonna keep working on this. The pale one's almost dead, which is great. The rabbits are getting slaughtered. You guys are... Whoa! Okay, hang on. Back up a little bit. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, Dolce. That's sanity. White image. Okay, get that on. Whoa, that would have killed Dolce. Wow. That was a just-in-time type deal. Okay, well. I would like to get rid of that one. That one is pretty what's it? I get what you guys were saying with this being random. Also, Sin could just be in the back and not worry. Well, at least Sin's getting out. That's good to know. So this one is gonna be gone soon, which is great. We don't have to worry about that flying eyeball. All right, well, I guess I'll keep doing this until something happens. Okay, so good news, the pale one is dead. The rabbits are still there, and I'm hoping they leave relatively soon because I would like to get Hostel and Kevin over to where they can help us. I don't know how long it's gonna take them to leave. Same with Jinsey. Jinsey can't do much down here, so I'm gonna keep Jinsey in the elevator until I can keep them away. Sin, I don't... Where did water die? How did water die? Seriously, how did water die? I want to know, is it just because of the sanity? Did you just lose? Seriously, how did water, oh jeez. Okay, well, we lost Blue Fox and water. Man, you know, it seems like water is kind of the Kevin of this playthrough. And water just can't catch a break with this. All right, so the rabbits are gone, which is good. We can get Jinsey down here, which is gonna help a lot. Jinsey is gonna be super helpful, and we can get Hostile Buffalo and Kevin over here to help with that, which is gonna be super handy as well. And the bugs have made this just incredibly difficult, especially with them being right there. Okay, very good. Well, let's move you guys up there and take the long way around, because apparently the bugs just want to be in our way for the entirety of the playthrough. So I'm gonna send Hostel over there. We'll get Jinsey around. I'm really surprised of why. I don't know what did so much damage, you guys. I think the red one did damage. I didn't recognize that it came out that far, but I guess that's what happens. I'm actually gonna keep Dolce and Danzy in here for a second. Let them heal. Because they do get passive healing. So we're just going to slowly work on this. I got Jinsey away from this one because he was actually healing it. So yeah, there's that. But once we get Jinsey down here, he'll be able to help with that. And we're sending Kevin and Hostile Buffalo down here to help with this one. So we're going to get them assigned. Jinsey got bit, but that's okay. You guys took damage from something. I don't know what that was. You guys should be fine. Keyword there is should. This one is getting close to being... Well, it's not close, but it's gonna use its portals here in a second. So we need to be very prepared for that. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them out of the room in time. I'm trying to make sure... Of course, there's bugs in here. Why wouldn't there be bugs in here? Oh, love the bugs. The bugs are my favorite. Love them. Okay, well, the bugs have struck again, and they are in here. So we're just going to go ahead and back out of here because the big one's up. And just in time, too, because now we have a purple tendril ready to stab everyone. So that's great. That's wonderful. Once again, bugs are in our way. Love that for us. Jinsey is kind of slaughtering bugs here and there. I'm going to get these guys in here. And we're just going to slowly... Okay, I want to check this out. I think this is what killed water. Oh, please get everyone out of here. Please get everyone out of here. These bugs are slowing... Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't want to lose you guys. I'm going to put a black shield on. Oh, are we about to lose to you? I really hope not. Oh, to you just barely. Oh, okay, hang on. I'm just gonna go ahead and use bullets there. All right, okay, everyone's fine. Ah, man, these bugs, I swear. I think they slowed down some of you guys and it caused issues. All right, so with Hostile and Kevin being over here, we should be okay. And Jinsey over here now, if we can just get rid of some of these shrines, we'll be in a much better suit. So we have the white tendril up here now. These guys are still A-okay. I think they'll be A-okay for the remainder of the thing. I know you guys are probably thinking, hey, you know, you really need to use everyone, but I don't want to risk our entire facility. It's because especially with some of these abilities one-shotting, we've got to use our top employees here. So I'm going to send these guys back in here. They should be good to go. We have Jinsey over here now, so lots of damage. We need these bugs to leave. It's going to be a while. I would say I can go focus on the other one, but okay, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I could get rid of some of these blue ones. No, we've already spent too many boxes. Okay, anyway. So we're going to focus on this one for a second. I'm going to get everyone back in the elevator. I'm going to send these two guys, Cappuccino and Sin. Ooh, actually, no, Sin, you shouldn't be in here. You should be helping. Yeah, Sin, no, Cappuccino, you go up here. You go hang up there. All right, so I'm going to keep these guys in these elevators just in case some random tendril... Oh, wait, hang on. Everyone should be good there. Yeah, I want to watch this red one for a second. I want to watch this red one. Okay, it does extend. That's what killed water. I'm sorry, water. I'm so sorry. Well, anyway, we're going to keep working on this. And, yeah, let's hope for the best. So you guys cannot make it out of this room in time to get away from these things. It's kind of incredible, in all honesty. Wow, that one even extends there. I don't know how... Even Luna got hit by that. Huh. Okay. Extremely rude of that. That is... You can't get away from that. You have to shield. That's kind of incredible. Oh, no. We have another tendril. Oh, geez. All right, hang on. Everyone in this elevator. Well, actually, I think you guys should be fine in here. I just need you guys to heal. Pixel Gamers... Where did you guys go? Okay. Pixel Gamers are honestly pretty great with the Blue Star gear because they can just heal. Just heal people passively. Plus, we've got the bonuses there. Yeah, so that's pretty great. So it's really fun. Danzy, Jinsey, and Dolce are all working on this, and bugs are here. They just can't seem to leave us alone. So I'm gonna send Dolce out here just to protect Dolce because they're gonna have to deal with this thing. So yeah, I mean, it already took a bite out of Dolce. They're about to kill this, which is good. I think it has one more instance of portals that it's gonna summon. So yeah, looking at it, looks like we have one more set of portals to deal with, which, yay. I'm really excited about that. Can't tell you how much I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because this thing is gonna slow them down. And they're well, actually it's not. Okay, well anyway, we're gonna let the bugs deal with that. Let them just kind of have a heyday there. Ooh, I forgot to check on you guys. Is everyone okay? Are you alive? Are we good? Okay, E-Cord's a little hurt. He's a little hurt, but that's fine. We'll heal. We got some bullets. Oh yeah, everyone's dead. Oh no. Okay. Yep, Blue Fog. Okay, TU and Ecor died. I should have seen that coming. Sin died. Good grief, man. That means a lot of monk escaped. I should have been paying attention. Pixel Gamer is barely alive. We need to get them all healed up, and we need to heal all these guys up. And we're gonna take a break here. Oh boy, you guys weren't kidding. This one is tough. This one is tough. So unfortunately, I think this calls for a restart because the off chance this white tendril right here got everyone. Everyone in this corridor, everyone died. Every single one of them. So yeah, basically the entire facility now would consist of maybe 10 employees. So I think unfortunately we have to restart this one, which is unfortunate because I've spent an hour and 54 minutes so far doing that. So that was just a really bad call on my end. We probably could have done a little bit better, but this is my first time doing it, so I had to learn. Okay, so I'm bringing you guys back from a couple of restarts after the Violet, what was it? The Violet Dusk? Midnight? Violet Midnight. I had this happen. This is the first time we've seen this, so I wanted to make it apparent. I unfortunately killed Mako Vader because I forgot that I've been using Leticia here to train him, and I was like, oh, I can work on his insight. Well, the witch, Leticia does not appreciate you working with other abnormalities, so unfortunately, I've got to put Mako Vader down, which I really hate. We'll have to remake Mako Vader, but we're gonna go to the Crimson Dusk relatively soon, and I'm gonna try to get that done. We'll see how well it goes, if it goes well at all, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back when we get to it, because I'm hoping that we could just use the backwards clock, and I've kind of honored Plague's wish on being, hey, if you need to use it, use it. So we're gonna do that. Sorry, Mako Vader, we had to put you down, unfortunately. I mean, that's not really Mako Vader anymore, but you know, it's fine. We'll bring Mako Vader back. It'll be all right. Just have to do some training. It'll be fine. But gonna get to the Crimson Dusk. We're gonna try to use the backwards clock, like I said, with Plague. Plague's getting over here, getting ready for it. So once those spawn, hopefully we won't have any issues like we did with the bugs, because honestly, I think they caused a lot of issues with us trying to complete the Violet Midnight. But, you know, granted, it was my first time trying to learn it, but still, it didn't really help at all that we had to go in and out because of the bugs, and yeah, it was just a mess. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. Okay, so we're about to get to the Crimson Dusk, and I might let a couple of different things happen here. So the struggle at the climax. So we have one. Where are they spawning at? I want to see if we can get this done, but then again, it's kind of a mess to deal with. I mean, they kill pawns, and they just roll around the facility. I mean, there's two of them, right? But then they spawn the other ones, and it's kind of a nightmare. And we have the Green Midnight, which you guys said isn't too bad. So we might be able to do this. And I think I'm going to go ahead and Plague, thank you for your service. We're going to do this again. We're going to go ahead and use this. I know I have Meatball to deal with probably soon, but we're going to go ahead and say, hey, Plague, where you at, Plague? Plague, use this for me. We appreciate you. You've been a great employee. We'll bring you back. So that employee is probably dead. I'm going to go ahead and zap him out of existence. Ooh, now then, yeah, right. Let's get everyone away from here. Hitch, you run away, because they roll, and they will continue rolling. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? There you are. Okay, so we already had a couple die, which means Meatball might escape, which is A-okay with me. We can go and get that out of the way. Plague is winding up the clock. It should take us back. And now what? I'm actually curious, because it actually says you can complete it through the clock. So if I use the clock here, yeah, Meatball escaped, which is fine. So if I use the clock here, okay, yeah, Plague died. Meatball gets sent back. Wait, hang on. Whoa. What was that? Hold on. No, interesting. Okay, so backwards clock is very, very, very weird. Okay, so we got Meatball out of the way. That's good, but it'll take care of whatever phase you're dealing with, but it won't take care of everything. That's very interesting. So we only have two of these to deal with, and we're gonna have some clown boxes to deal with, but other than that, I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna get Kevin to help out with this one. That's really weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, Kevin's helping with that, and he slows it down and all that. How is this employee doing? Are you okay? Are you... I can't even see who you are. Mabel? That's Ray. We'll get Ray out of here. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, ow. Okay, never mind. You are taking an insane amount of damage. Get you out of there. It's going to go for the pawns there. We're going to go and get rid of them. We're not going to talk about it. And we're just going to try again. Okay, guys, we have once again got to the point where we have a Crimson Dusk, and we're about to sacrifice Plague again. Thank you once again, Plague, for your service. Hopefully this time we'll actually utilize it in a meaningful way. Now then, we're going to get Crimson Dust to spawn, and we're going to see what our next Midnight's going to be. It looks like we have the lovely Violet Midnight again, but this time we don't have to deal with any bugs, so there is that. Now, granted, once these things die, we're going to have to deal with once we use the clock, which I don't think I really should use the clock for this, but I don't know if using the clock on the Midnight actually works, and I don't think it does. I could be wrong, and I'm actually going to go look that up before I proceed. Okay, I answered my question before I actually tried to do it. No, it does not count towards Gebura's mission, so if we want to use it, it is now. So we could take these guys out, not deal with them. It would spawn the smaller ones, but honestly, they're not a pain. They're not really that much of a pain to deal with, so I think we might go ahead and use this for Plague. So Plague, we once again thank you for your service. So we're gonna go ahead and say, hey Plague, use this if you don't mind, and then we're gonna deal with the remaining of what's left of these guys. So they're rolling around, which is great. I'm gonna make sure that we're not gonna have any employees get absolutely squished by any of them. Is there only one? Wait a minute, hang on. No, there's one right there, and it's rolling towards IS. Or oh nope, okay, they're good. So Plague is using backwards clock. I feel like this is almost a waste, and you guys have to let me know. I still have the memory repo if we really need to. Once again, let me know if that is the proper use of that. If not, then we'll have to deal with that later. But we'll have Hostile and Danzy go help with that. Did this one just disappear? Hang on, wait, there's supposed to be two of them, right? Did it vanish? Okay, I think we're good, actually. Oh, nope, here we go. All right, so we have this one up here we can deal with. I'm just going to get everyone to help with that. Suppression, water, and all of them. We do have Danzy and all of them to help kill those, and we're going to have boxes going to spawn everywhere. Okay, so we got that. You guys go up there. I'm going to get Danzy and all of them to go help with that. We won't send Ray up there because I feel like Ray would get killed. Where'd that go? Okay, you guys continue suppressing that. Now then, boxes. They're not that big of a deal as long as they don't kill employees, and I honestly don't even know. Okay, here's a couple. So we can go ahead and say, hey, you guys can go ahead and handle that. No problem for you guys whatsoever. Honestly, we don't have a ton of boxes. I think only spawned 2, which is nice. Kevin's kind of hanging out there. We actually had to suppress, what is your name? Melting Love. So we had to suppress Melting Love and deal with that, but it was honestly not that big of a deal. Water is going, man. Talk about water speed. Incredible. So water's helping with that. We have people handling the stray boxes. Hopefully we'll get those taken care of quite quickly, and then we have to deal with some more stray boxes, and then deal with Violet Midnight. Oh wow, it actually released Fragment Universe. Okay, that's not good because I think Red has won away. All right, so that's easy to deal with. Can you guys like obliterate these things before they disappear? No, dang. It was close. I honestly thought they only take away boxes, but they can release them, which is unfortunate. I mean, it's not gonna be that hard to deal with this. I mean, we have a ton of people here to help with this, so I'm gonna just have you guys stand by and absolutely obliterate this thing. At least I think you guys can. Hopefully everyone's sanity will stay. Oh yeah, that thing is gone. All right, good. So we have that box. That box is dead. Nothing is escaping there, which is good. That's dead. Good. So what am I missing? Something is missing. Ah, there you are. Found you. Yeah, please don't release Void Dream. We don't want that. So if you guys can go up there and handle that relatively quickly, that would be awesome. And no problem. Very good. There's still one. Amok, where are you? Ah, there it is. Okay. Good thing we already have a team right there. Good. All right, so that is done. Struggle with the climax, so now we have to prepare for Violet Midnight, and I'm hoping that we can deal with this. We'll use the same strategy we used last time. We used the rabbits to help take care of that. Red is one away from escaping, but I think we should be okay. As long as we don't have a lot of pawns die during the next phase, I think we should be good. Because the pawns can release Cloud of Monk and Mountain of Smiling Bodies, but honestly, with as many employees that we have that are kind of gone, I think we should be okay, but I'm going to go ahead and start eliminating a good chunk of our nuggets and then prepare for Violet Midnight. Okay, so we're about to start the Violet Midnight. I've got 2 groups. I've got B group and A group. B group is our weaker employees that I'm afraid that would get killed pretty easily, just with missing some stat or the other. So they're up here. We do even have a 5 with Luna. There's some people I wish I could use to fight up here, but I just don't feel comfortable with it. I might use them to attack one of them if I feel that there's an opportunity, but we're gonna have Cappuccino start this all for us, and then we have everyone who's gonna be fighting over here. We're gonna utilize the rabbits to take care of the pale shrine, and then we're gonna try to see what happens with the others. Of course, there's gonna be some that are not useful, so we'll have to keep them out and send them to other ones. I do recognize that, so we'll have to pick and choose who's going to go to there. Unfortunately, there's not an easy way for me to differentiate those people, other than put them in, like, you know, a box and then select and go from there. But that is what we've got. I'm going to have to, you know, look at who we've got, then say, okay, you, it goes suppress. So there is that. So we're going to start this off, see how our layout's going to be. I'm terrified, but we're going to try it anyway. So, Cappuccino, start us off. What do we got for us? I'm going to slow that down. All right, the God Delusion. So what do we have? Okay, so we have the white one down here, which honestly, I think I might want to take that one out first. So I might get everyone to head over there. Okay, there's the pale. That's where we're going to have to... the pale's in here. Right. Okay, so we have 2 over here, so it would have been better if I had everyone over on this side, which is unfortunate. These 2 aren't connected, so there's nothing I can do about that. That is a really terrible placement for how we're doing this, isn't it? Oh, that's bad. How's our setup? Okay, so we could go up here and deal with that one, but honestly, we really need to deal with this one down here. I feel like that's the best thing we can do. But with them set up like this, that is rough, because I would have to wait to get the rabbits going until we get over there, and they have to run through that one. So we honestly can't get over here until the rabbits. Wow, that's a really terrible setup. Okay, well, I think the best thing for us to do is try to get up here. I would like to just try to stop the this one from going, but there's nothing we can do about that setup, unfortunately. Yeah, because the rabbits are going to take care of... I mean, I could always send the rabbits to do this one and then take care of that one myself, but that one's kind of a pain in the butt with its ability, and we kind of want that one eliminated as quickly as possible. And the rabbits are guaranteed elimination, so we might send everyone up here if we can get them up there quick enough. Because once we send the rabbits, it's locked down. Also, execution time. We need to take care of any remaining nuggets, which I'm using my bullets for, which is not great. But we do have meatball here. Everyone... Okay, that shouldn't be enough nuggets to not cause that to happen. But you can see here, that one's a pain in the butt. It really is. So we'll just have to kind of keep an eye out, like a big view here. Like we can see that. We can see that the pale tendrils kind of coming out. We know that's not going to hit any of our employees. Maybe it'll hit these guys. I don't think it will. Actually, I'm going to keep you guys in here for a second before we go. Okay, that one's extending. Good. That one's doing its thing. And that one's going to do its thing, and we're going to get up there and start attacking that one. I kind of like that one being there because we can actually utilize the elevator and go down and get away from it really quickly, which is very beneficial to us. So that group's going to go up there, and we're going to suppress it. We just need to make sure that we don't have any red, which Jinsey, unfortunately, will not be able to help us with this. So I'm going to keep Jinsey over here. Ooh, Peaceful Buffalo. He should be able to help. He's got a lot of stats. Okay, I'm actually going to send him over here. These are people who I want to keep around and make sure that their stats stay. Anyone who has red damage, which, yeah, okay, so we'll keep Water and Jinsey over there. Everyone else can go, except Dolce. I think that is a red weapon, isn't it? And, okay, that is a white. That is a red weapon, too. So, Dolce, okay, all y'all go that way. Dolce, y'all go attack that. Now then, is everyone out of here? Yes, except maybe some nuggets, but that's fine. Rabbits, do your thing. Ooh, authorized call for this one. That's going to be 730. Ugh, yep. All right, go ahead and go for it. We got to do that. So, the rest of my people are going to go up here and start dealing with that. And that way we can have everyone over here. We can get them in the elevator, get them to escape really quickly for the shields. That's actually a really great placement. Love that one. The other ones, yeah, we can see this one. Man, that's brutal right there. Then we'll handle this one. Looks like we're handling the pale one first, yeah. So basically we'll have to get everyone here and use the elevators, go up and down and get out of there. That's probably the best thing we can do. So I'm gonna have everyone who can attack this one. We'll let the rabbits do their thing, and I guess I'll show you guys if anything bad happens. Okay, so we already have to escape. I barely just said, hey, everything's fine, and then this tendril decided to come out. So everyone needs to go all the way down here. And this is what I was talking about. This is perfect placement. We can get everyone out really quickly. That one's about to do its thing. Oh, it's about to do a wide arc, isn't it? Oh, what's the best way to get out of this situation? Because, ooh, peaceful. Man, you're stressing me out there, bud. I'm going to move everyone this way. So yeah, the tendril's going to go around. Whoa, that almost hit all those guys. That is why that one is so dangerous. Is that reason right there. That is rough. We just have to keep an eye out, make sure everything is fine. So we'll keep an eye, like a large view here. We see what the rabbits are doing. They're attacking that one, which is good. All right, we need to get everyone out of here. Everyone goes down because the pale one is attacking. So we'll move that all one. Okay, there we go, moving down. And my speech is probably not as clear as it should be because honestly, I am stressed. I am tired. I've been going out this for probably like 3 hours trying to get to these points. And my voice is also kind of going out. So yeah, I do apologize if my speech and my voice are not where they should be, but that's just because honestly, I'm kind of like anxious. It's like, you guys know, this is a difficult game. You get stressed. Man, this thing keeps showing up here. Get out of here. Oh, get out of there, Danzy. You can do it. Oh, you can do it. Oh, I really don't want to have to use a thing. Come on, Danzy. All right, she got out. All right, man. All right, we have another tendril right there. Okay, let's move everyone up here. And let's get everyone... Because I think this one's going to go that way. I think. Let's get everyone mid-elevator here, and then we can kind of play by ear, see how that works. Yeah, let's move up one more elevator. Okay, good. And we have Plague helping Danzy out, which is good. Oh my goodness, I forgot about Cappuccino. We need to get Cappuccino out of here. Let's get him with the group up there. Cappuccino, good luck to you. Ooh, that's gonna hit everyone. I don't like this tendril. I'll be honest. This tendril is... No, okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. All right, never mind. We're fine. Everything's fine. We're good. All right, so Danzy should be okay there. Just keep an eye out for tendrils across the facility. Take it easy. Pause, unpause. Do all that fun stuff. Pay attention to this one. The rabbits are doing their job. Don't worry about them. They're doing it slower than I would like, but there's nothing I can do about that, so... But if we're lucky, we'll get these two out of the way, and then we can move on with our lives. Now we gotta keep an eye out. Wait for the red ones to appear. Zoom out. Okay, we know this one's here. As long as it doesn't go anywhere... Okay, so the purple tendrils appeared. That's fine. It's going that way. Okay, we have the red ones here. All right. Let's get everyone out of here. Move down. Perfect. I love that we have that there. So now this won't attack. So we have that one going that way, that one going that way. We're good. Everyone should be fine over here. No white tendril anywhere. Great. Oh, not gonna lie. I'm tired. All right, so I'm gonna keep this process up. Hopefully nothing happens. We have a white tendril going that way. I think we're good. Guys, I've made a critical error. You guys probably were screaming at the screen as I did. Cappuccino is stuck with the rabbits. Why do I do this to my employees? Why do I do this? Cappuccino sacrificed so much, and I just sent them straight into hell itself. I'm so sorry, Kevin. There's nothing I can do about that. He is stuck there. Oh, I am terrible. I'm a terrible manager. I was like, oh, we're gonna get through this with no... Well, I mean, granted, we had Plague die, but we're gonna get through this with no deaths to the ordeal. I'm just not gonna look. It's gonna appear on my screen, but I'm just not gonna look. But we're doing good so far. We're just keeping an eye on the tendrils that are appearing. Everyone is living so far, except, you know, Cappuccino. But like I said, oh, I wonder. Work denied. Okay, never mind. The game is wise to my antics, so never mind. We're just not gonna look, and we're gonna accept what's gonna happen. I don't see that just said. I don't believe it. I didn't do that. We've almost killed the god delusion of the Reds, so yeah, we're just gonna move on with that. And we're gonna just move on from whatever we see on the top left there. So we're gonna get this done and then move on to the next one after the rabbits are done, which they are done. So that's good. We got 2 down, 2 more to go. Okay, the red has been killed, and now we're gonna get our strike team back together and make sure that we head down to the purple one. And honestly, we're just gonna save the white one for last because it's gonna be the toughest one in all honesty. We don't have a good way to get our employees out like we did before. And even the purple one we're gonna struggle with. So my idea for the purple one, we're gonna come through here, we're gonna get to this elevator, we're gonna go here, go out, and then up. That is the best thing we can do. This one, it's gonna be tough. This one is gonna be probably our toughest one to deal with. We do have plenty of people, but we won't be able to use Pixel Gamer to help with this. We'll keep Pixel Gamer in here somehow without them attacking, but we need Pixel Gamer's healing. We can also use the Flesh Idol, which could help a ton. We might use that, but we're gonna have to use proper shielding and a lot of different other things. So that's what we're gonna have to deal with. Also, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So we have these guys. Anyone who has a black weapon is gonna have to stay back on the next one. So that is gonna be the tough part. We just gotta keep. We gotta keep track of 2 tendrils now, which is great. Then we'll, you know, I'm gonna move these guys actually to one of these elevators because it's easier to move them up and down. And get them far away if we need to. So we're gonna have those move there, have our guys move there, and hopefully get through this. All right, so we're working on the black altar, the black god delusion, whichever one this is called. And we have a tendril here, and I don't think it's gonna hit. I think we'll be, we're not good. Everyone needs to go to the bottom floor now, immediately. Okay, never mind, we were fine. I was being dramatic, but anyway. Okay, no, peaceful, get off that. We're dealing with that now, so just kind of having to assign everyone who can attack it. Of course, not everyone can, unfortunately, but that's part of it. I don't think we have TU around. We have Kevin, but Kevin can't attack. E-Cord, Blue Fox is there. Blue Fox can help. Then, of course, we have Danzy. Hostile can't do anything at the moment, and then Dolce, so I think that's all of our employees that can help. Water can help as well, so we have Kevin and Hostile that really aren't going to be able to help us here. So we'll keep them there, keep them in the elevator. And make sure that they can run from anything that attacks them. We'll, of course, back these guys off as soon as we can. But there's not much we can do about the tendril. Speaking of tendril, we're going to move you guys up here, just in case. Okay, there we go. All right, good. All right, so we're going to work on this for a little bit and hopefully not deal with anything too catastrophic. Okay, so luckily we were able to get everyone out in time for this event. So now we know we can get away from that relatively quickly. We can get up to this elevator and dodge it. And that one's easy to dodge now because it's not as random as the tentacles, which I don't know how we're going to avoid that one. That one's going to be, because it comes from both sides, I believe. So, and there's not an escape this way. We have to attack from this way and then bolt this way somehow and get out of there. I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll figure it out. Either way, we're going to have some of our damage dealers help with that. We're doing a pretty good damage to this one, and we won't have to worry about the purple tendrils anymore. I'm going to make sure this group's okay up here. Yep, looking good there and there. Perfect. So I'm going to keep this method up for a little bit, and hopefully we'll get through this alive this time. Okay, so we're on the last phase of the purple tendril. It's almost guaranteed at this point. Then we're going to head over to the pale altar. These guys have got to move almost immediately, so good thing I checked on that, because otherwise almost every single person in there would have been dead. Oh, geez. Once you figure this out and once you kind of get the method down, it's okay, but man, to start off with, you have to manage a lot and make sure a lot of people don't die. I still need to handle the pale tendril, and even then, I don't feel safe with these guys being here. I want to move them further away. And that's why. They're all right there, so let's just throw that on just in case. Okay. We still have 12 bullets. They were going to be fine either way, but purple one's down. We don't have to worry about it anymore. And now it's time to move on to the pale tendril. So we're going to have Kevin and Hostile head in here because that's where they belong. Dolce, you go in there as well. Danzy, unfortunately, can't be part of this. Danzy weapon won't help with that. Neither can Blue Fox. Raptor for sure needs to be part of that because Raptor has the heart and Raptor's pale damage. Yep, Water, get down in there. So we're just making sure we get all the employees we can to help with this. All right, so we got Water, all of them. We have Danzy, Blue Fox, Pixel. I'm gonna get Pixel Gamer down here. So let's go ahead and get these guys helping with this, and then let's check out who we can have here. So Gency, Raptor, Sin for sure. I'm gonna say yes, Pixel, but I'm gonna make sure Pixel doesn't attack because if Pixel attacks, it will probably heal. Anyone else? We can have Blue Fox. No, Blue Fox can't help. Plague is unfortunately dead. Rest in peace, Plague. Hostile can help. Mako Vader. I think we have Mako Vader up here, if I remember correctly, because I was afraid for your sanity. Yes, Mako Vader is there. Perfect. And then we'll have Dolce help. And I think that's our group, and Water help. So I think that's our group. We'll have, like I said, Plague. I don't think Plague can help with this. What we could do is go to Flesh Idol and maybe do that. And I don't know how this is going to work with getting these guys out of here because it's a long walk. It is a super long walk. So we may have to recognize that we won't be able to save everyone. So I'm just going to say, Pixel Gamer, hang out in here. And I'm going to have to manage Pixel Gamer to where they kind of go back and forth, which is honestly kind of obnoxious, but it's what we have to kind of deal with at the moment. So, but we only have to worry about the one tendril. And speak of the devil, he is there. Okay, it's fine. So we got some time. Got to make sure I unpause and check on our group up there. But if we can get through this, we're done. So we're going to have Pixel Gamer kind of do that for a second. Just dance around a little bit. This one's going to take a little bit more time, but that's okay. So I'm going to do this method, and then we'll see what happens when the tendrils appear. Okay, so I know the tendrils are appearing. I know it doesn't look like they're here, but I heard them. So we're going to move everyone out of here and hopefully get everyone out in time. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we're going to try our very best to make sure everyone gets out. I don't know how this one's going to work, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're okay. We're definitely fine. I'm going to move... Oh, I grabbed something on my OBS. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and move everyone back just in case. I don't know how large these are going to get, but it looks like it's going to be fine. Ooh, wow. That's some range. Okay. So we're fine there. Let's move everyone back in. And I think at this point, I think we're okay. Granted, there's that one right there. I don't think it'll reach us. You know, just to be safe, because like this isn't timed or anything. This is just damage. This is a damage threshold. So let's play it safe. Let's make sure everyone's kind of away from that just in case it does reach down here, which it would have. So good. Glad we played that safe. So let's move everyone back in here. Everyone's fine up here. They're in the elevator. So let's go ahead and keep this process going until we got it done. Okay, so I had one of them sneak up behind me, which I'm going to go ahead and kind of evacuate people out just so we can heal real quick. I didn't realize it was there above me. Which is fine as long as it wasn't this group. That's just me getting lucky that the game didn't punish me there. So I'm going to let kind of people heal off, which we don't really need to. Sin can get out of there, so let's go ahead and throw people back into the fray, make sure that we're fine. Sin has so much range with that weapon, which is awesome. We're going to keep Pixel in here to healing everyone. Everyone should get their health back relatively easy with Pixel there. Armor is so good for battles and just keeping everyone in the fight without having to worry about your nuggets being here for these departments. So everyone's gonna move out, and luckily with how these tentacles attack pattern, we should be able to get out in time. It's probably pushing it a little bit, but yeah, we're fine. So everyone's gonna kind of back up a little bit, barely there, and then we're gonna say, hey, go finish this thing off. We got one more round to go. That one's over there, that's fine. Gotta keep an eye on that group. I don't know the interval at which they attack, but it's pretty quick. Okay, here's our last set of tendrils for this particular shrine. Everyone up here is in this room. We're going to move them to the elevator just in case another one shows up. But after this, we're pretty much home free, and we're done with the Violet Midnight. So I think we're good on this one now. I think once we figured out the flow and get everyone, we have two groups. We have one group that we know can, hey, stay safe. Because the problem is like you can use this group to attack, but they have to get out quickly. So this group actually would have been great against this one up here. Of course, you need to separate all your employees out for, you know, who's attacking what in terms of elemental damage. But it's fine. We got through it. It was just kind of a battle of attrition. Well, it's not really attrition because you know, the timer's not really going against you. All you have to do is worry about its shield. So I think we're fine there. But yeah, we're pretty much done here. I mean, I completely forgot about you guys up here. Oh, you're fine. So we're pretty much done. I think once we get that done, we're home free and we don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna move these guys all the way up here just in case this one wraps around. But we're gonna have this group finish this off. And we finally did it. We beat the Violet Midnight. The game was definitely not wanting it to happen. We were dealing with bugs. We were dealing with just all kinds of issues. Me making mistakes. Some of you saw my mistakes. Some of you did not see my mistakes because I cut them out due to me leaving someone in this room over here. And yeah, it was bad. But it looks like we've beaten it. Now, how many boxes do we have to end up our day with? Or is it going to max it out for us? Nope. Okay, so we still need 460 boxes. So I'm going to try to wrap this up as soon as I can. And then hopefully we can call this a day. So the only thing I didn't make sure of was I actually worked with Melting Love before I realized that, hey, we're gonna have 14 meltdowns, which is most likely gonna include these guys on here, which means no one can come down here with Kevin. Granted, we can throw Kevin in here once the meltdown happens and he should be fine. And we could just send anyone else can work in here and then end the day. So I think we'll be okay, I think. But yeah, it's something that I didn't really think about all that much. So we're gonna do our best here. We're gonna throw as many people as we can at this, because we're about to end the day. So I'm gonna throw Vincent to start us off with over here. So we have the meltdown, and you can see here everything is melting down, everything. So we're gonna get Kevin in here as soon as possible. Kevin should be fine. We're gonna send Danzy to run over here and deal with this issue. And by the time they get out, hopefully they won't be infected by Kevin. This is probably a terrible idea, but this is the best thing I can think of at the moment that wouldn't get us killed instantly. So we're just gonna do that. Sin, you go work with that Queen of Hatred, there we go. And then we're gonna wrap this day up relatively quickly. We're gonna hit everyone we can, as much as we can. But oh, Cappuccino, you poor busted soul, is gonna send you to Child of the Galaxy. I feel terrible about that one. But yeah, you can see here almost every single one of our abnormalities is breaking down at this point. Oh, Gebura, why is your mission the way that it is? Plague, thank you for your sacrifice as well. We're jeez. All right, Dark Souls, you go here and you go here. Oh, geez. Okay, hang on. Repression, Blue Fox, you handle that. And then we'll send, oh, I don't know. Hannah, you can go over here, and then Ray, you can help with that. We're gonna actually get Mako Vader and Leticia. All right, so there we go. We've covered everything. We're hoping that this will finish up and we can just leave by the time some of these boxes finish up. We just don't want anyone infected. We need to make sure that happens before Kevin gets out, and these boxes are acquired. So once all that finishes up, we can hopefully hit the end of day button and not have to worry about anything else. Okay, there it is. Work day complete. I'm going to make sure Blue Fox is out of there, but I'm going to go ahead and end the day. I'm going to let them, as much of these complete as much as possible. Make sure that we have no infections. Let everyone get their stuff. I think that's safe. We're going to play it safe and hit the end day. And there we go. The Midnight Ordeal is done. We completed the Violet Midnight. So proceed to the next day. There's not much else I think we have to do here other than skip some of the dialogue that we've already had with Angela and maybe pick a new abnormality? Maybe? I don't think so, actually. And here we go. Chesed story. All right. ... It's quiet, isn't it? Take a good, long look at this silence. Manager, have you ever gotten up early to walk the streets at the crack of dawn? I think this moment right now is equivalent to the dawn in the outside world. The abnormalities are currently in torpor due to the heightening of Qliphot's deterrence during off hours. Meanwhile, the employees are steeling themselves for when fate decides whatever will happen to them. When the level of deterrence is weakened, the powers of the suppressed origins will soon wake them. It's always so hard to believe that a place as quiet as this will just as soon be engulfed by pandemonium. Oh, how nice it would be to keep this tranquility. How many times do we have to fail? How much more must we be accustomed to the darkness to finally encounter the light? Good morning, Chesed, sir. Ah yes, good morning, buddy. Good luck with your duties as always. Mr. Chesed, sir, I've been thinking and I feel that I'm truly lucky to be assigned to the welfare team. So did Cappuccino until, well, never mind. Just getting into Lobotomy Corporation was really competitive about being assigned to this team. It's like a miracle. You know, brown nosing won't gain you anything. Just think of it as flattery, sir. There really is no one who cares more about their employees like you do. Just said, sir. I mean, just look at the department on the other side of our layer. No, that's not necessarily true. Are they talking about Gebura's department? I mean, I guess that's fair, but geez. I just want to say I appreciate you and the many things you do, sir. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll be going now. Just said, sir. Man, all the sirs and stuff. Aye, get yourself ready for the day. For many days, I consoled myself by saying that I wasn't doing that bad for Sapphira. I never put my employees on the verge of death like a certain red-clad Miss Someone did, and I managed to be flexible with various situations most of the time. Getting mad at someone for breaking a rule or two, or agreeing with someone who claimed to make this place better. When I take a step back and look at it all, I just can't help but to think, what's the point of it all? Of course, I hope to send them off in peace, as they were just meant to die anyways. Meanwhile, I was hiding the biggest lie of all inside. Yet, I've been playing the role of the good leader, knowing that it was all falsehood. Lady Angela knew this too. She knew that I would never be the great man who exposed every little secret of this place to the employees and try to overthrow the system and plot. Oh, wow, she said, okay. Well, I mean, I just wanted to avoid pushing her buttons. Working as the head of the welfare department, I actually never cared about the welfare of our employees at all. I was so afraid. Angela stopped any seedling of doubt or inquiry about the nature of this place by killing off employees indirectly. Then I eventually decided to cover my eyes and ears and help Lady Angela with her affairs without questioning them. Oh, okay. Gebura's here. Hey, just said, we have an emergency. You heard the status report, right? The abnormalities have gone out of control. I don't know what happened, but I need to retake control of the situation right now. I thought you didn't want to speak with me. What's gone into you, Gebura? You're able to control deterrence, aren't you? We need to increase the level of Kleinfloth deterrence right now. Angel will call the rabbits and the rest of the abnormalities aren't if the rest of the abnormalities aren't suppressed. We've already used the rabbits a couple times. Anyway, I want to wrap up things on my side of the facility. Gebura, no one is allowed to touch the controller of Kleinfloth deterrence without Lady Angel's explicit approval. You know that. So you don't want to do it. You little coward, do you really think you can just get over every situation by going through the motions? I hope you continue to rot until the day you die, scumbag. Succumbing to your fears like the servile bastard you are. Choke on those sugar-coated words your employees feed you. It's been quite a while since I've been grabbed by the collar. Just said. ... You knew I was coming, didn't you? Seems you know me all too well. Perhaps you're the one who understands me most among the Sephiroth. Weakened the Kleinfloth deterrence, just said, what do you have up your sleeve this time, ma'am? Do you want to ask for reasons again after all this time? Gebura and the other employees are fighting right now. You know that, right? Indeed, Gebura is... Sorry, this is quite humorous to me. I didn't know you would talk about Gebura. You should know. You've seen her for yourself. Gebura has failed to control her enmity, as it has lost her way. Man, I've struggled with that word. What I'm saying is, she is not fighting for some grand ideology. She should know best how she stands. Everyone has their own battle in this place, but I can't seem to shake this feeling that I'm only one who just observes the situation from afar, not taking any action. I thought you enjoyed those kinds of things, just said. Taking in a cup of coffee, enjoying the peaceful day, listening to your classical music. I would think that I'm providing the right environment for you, no? It seems our conversation has run on longer than I expected. Let me tell you one last time. Lower the deterrence. What does the deterrence do? I'm not entirely sure what that does. You guys probably can explain it in the chat or the comment section. All right, everyone, let's make the best of today as always. Open the door. Who are you, ma'am? Daniel. Your taste in music is rather classy. Okay, yeah, so this is young Chesed. Quite different from mine, however. Is this Bina? What the? Yeah, that's Bina. Okay. I apologize. I didn't think you would open the door for me, so I simply walked in. How did you get inside? Do I know you? I've arrived from the head. I was so desperately looking for you all. The reason why I came all the way here is, well, let's just say I've showed up to play my favorite music. Excuse me, you there. Can you tell me the name of this fine gentleman? Daniel? His name is Daniel? Daniel, is it? That name carries much more with it than you merit. But assume that you are the one in charge of this place. Open that section where those monsters of yours are locked up. As you saw just a moment ago, it's nothing for me to open a locked door with my own power. Interesting, okay. Fine, I open the door. I'm just being polite after all. Asking you to open doors. It's only fair as you're the one in charge here. I urge you not to resist, just listen to me. If you do so, a few of these people might be able to escape with their lives. No, so did Bina start all this? She started all the rise against Angela, it sounds like. It's easy to point the finger of blame at the betrayer. However, one never really knows what it feels like to be the target of such a thing until they've been in the shoes of that situation. Back then, a chill had come over my entire body. It was a fear I had never felt before. I had faced numerous experiment-intended abnormalities, yet I never had experienced my body being paralyzed and my blood curdling in such a way before. So this is the head. Boss, enough with your orders. Don't try to make me justify my cowardly acts. I'm ashamed for consoling myself, saying that there was nothing to be done after passing straight through the tunnel of defeat. I'm so struck with shame and grief, I can't bear it anymore. This body of mine, it's like punishment for me, reminding me of my past. I can't even bleed from this body. I don't want to undertake dirty work for Angela's show or be a puppet who gets praise and applause from everyone. Nor do I want to be your aide who can't do a single thing. All this has been a series of shame for me. Manager, this shall be my rebellion against you and Angela. I'm the only one who survived, saying there was nothing I could do, that I was too scared to bear it by myself, that I wanted to save at least a few of my coworkers. All those are meaningless excuses. I think I'm going to die soon too. The head is on its way to get you. I'll see you again in hell, sir. How is fear able to dominate the human mind? How many people would stick their beliefs and morals if they were to come face to face with the true nightmare? The answers to those questions are why no one can blame Daniel's behavior. Truth be told, everything fell down the end of the cliff the exact moment the head found us. Hang up the intercom. Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay. A lot of his employees, I guess. Our last conversation came to an end with a hopeless silence. Daniel, he was intelligent and held a high social position and showed more finesse than anyone else in our research lab. He had an excellent reputation from the people who surrounded him. He had his sly yet charming smile and humor. It would have been easy for him to get into any one of the wings with his skills and personality, but he chose us, not the wings. Though amazing what he once was, there's no doubt he died in despair and regret cursing his choice. Seeing the dead bodies of his coworkers strewn about in front of him, not even having the single comfort of knowing that it wasn't his fault, unable to find any peace for his final rest. Manifestation of Clyfloth due to Sapphira breakdown, suppression of Sapphira core required. So Chesed is breaking down now. And we also have Gebura's story because she's also going to be breaking down. You all might have noticed, but we've never had this kind of situation before. Those monsters were supposed to be slumbering away, but now they woke up all of a sudden. There's no need to focus on what caused this. All that matters is that we solved the problem at hand. Let me add a few words before we jump into battle today. I don't need cowards in my department. You should not let complacency waver your mind when you confront the monsters. You must arm yourselves with anger and pure anger alone to crush those monstrous bastards. If you object to any of this, I suggest you transfer departments immediately. I won't squeeze out a tear or mourn over you perishing without even your name being left behind. If you want your body and mind to stay comfortable, I'll kindly drag your ass over to the pathetic welfare team so you can chicken scratch your dishonorable name on the waiting list for department transfers. Dang, Gebura, that was quite a lot there. There's good reason why my department has far fewer employees than any other. However, I want you to keep in mind that this also means only the best have gathered here. Meeting over. We'll talk more when the situation has been sorted out. I'm assuming that's a ksh noise. I don't even know if that came over the mic, though. I may have cut that out. Tefreth, Miss Gebura, I think your mainframe has sustained too much damage. Maybe we should suspend the suppression operation for now. Tefreth is investigating the cause of the situation right now, so we should be able to figure it out pretty soon. I don't need a break. I can still fight. But in your condition, shut up. I said I can fight. And there's Bina, okay. 31 eco damaged, 17 employees dead, and counting. And your body needs 5 or 6 parts replaced and repaired. It's not thrilling to look after a machine who behaves like a child in a temper tantrum. However, the Sephiroth of the middle layer apparently cannot keep you on a leash, so here I am. Bina seems like the one in charge here to an extent. It's kind of crazy. You. Oh, poor little thing, look at yourself. There was a time when you had a pinch of admiration for that fire in your eyes, but now even that is smothered with ire and madness. It is such a shame that the both of us are locked up in this dungeon. However, I did not bend over or break my back at the very least. I imagine we will no longer have to face off with our lives at stake and be at each other's throats like the past, but I'll say this for you, pitiful thing. Stare directly into the object of your anger. The edge of a blade that has lost its way will be unfathomably blunt, for that will be nothing but the void to slash, no matter how much the blade is sharpened. Hope you don't think I get some kind of satisfaction out of this. Seeing my once earnest rival, now looking as pathetic as a dog, I have decency, you know. Cutting, slashing, throttling, trampling, destroying. Sometimes I remember the faces of those who showed me true kindness. If I could just get to the smallest taste of revenge upon those monsters who stole their smiles, their happiness, their future. My sword and spear will never stop their flurry. I see people dying in my blurred vision. They always torn apart by monsters. Those dying faces differ from time to time. Sometimes they're strangers, sometimes ones I dearly miss, and sometimes I see Christopher or Miss Lisbel. Whoever they were, I'm filled with agony for them. Looking at my paralyzed leg and my severed arm, I scream and curse my weak body in a fit of rage. Then I black out. I'm so sick of this darkness. It is impossible to fight with such low manpower. I cannot approve your proposal. Please reconsider. Why should I approve an operation that will so clearly end in failure? If manpower is the issue, I can make up for it. If they're too weak, I'll make up for that too. ... There's nothing in the rules against Sapphira utilizing Ego 2. If you so wish, then I won't stop you. A familiar grip, the right weight, in practice form. This feeling is so distinct that it pulls me right back into the right path, away from straying to wonder, just like a road sign. I completely lose track of time when I wield my weapons. It was kind of funny to see the Tefreth and Chesed with bewildered faces when they witnessed me return from battle covered in blood. No matter how hard I stab and break those monsters, they recover sooner or later. Some of them wail and others scream. In the battle, I also fracture and break some of my components, but those are soon replaced and repaired. But a perfect little hell just for me. Missing your arm? Here it is. Think of it as a respectful gesture to a fellow warrior to leave you with one of your arms intact. I doubt she expected this, the tragedy she would bring here, caused by the oh-so-great ideology of hers. I don't know if it will ease your pain, but this happens quite often, more often than you may think. This is no less common than, say, a little seedling getting trampled to death. I must admit that you're quite the tough sprout, however. You even managed to thwart my plans a little. I never expected you would kill 2 claws, stomp all the monsters, and finally come face me and give me a fair fight. By the way, about those monsters, I cannot deny they are astonishing things. Even after plowing through a hallway of your friends, they never softened nor tired. It seems you aren't much different from them now that I ponder on it. Alright then, if you can still manage to hold a weapon and stand up with your own 2 feet, then come at me. Yeah, so Bina has something to do with a lot of this. I haven't figured it quite out what Bina's goal is, but yeah, she's caused some of issues that are happening. I will not be broken. ... If I can't get rid of these damn monsters, I'll destroy the whole company myself instead. Then finally my aimless wrath can crumble with it and the rest beneath the earth forever. And there's Bina with her arm. Oh yeah, and Gebura has what Jinsi has, mimicry. You got a teddy bear. Have we seen the teddy bear before? I'm not sure. Yeah, you can see all kinds of things here. Don't recognize some of these other ones, but yeah, there's Bina with, that's cool. Wielding mimicry. Among the many fixers on the back streets, she was one of the few who could go toe-to-toe with the head and the claw. The head and the claw. So, Bina's the head is Hakama the Claw? She was called the Red Mist among the backstreet's denizens. That was a name she earned protecting us from all kinds of threats and maneuvers on the outside. Michelle's betrayal led the eye to the den we hid in, and then the head mercilessly threw their claws at us. Okay, so Bina's just the head and the claws, I think. Instead of dealing with the Red Mist directly, the ever-cutting head unleashed the unstable abnormalities to slaughter us. So Bina has been releasing them? The abnormalities were out of control, tearing apart our comrades who screamed in agony. All the while the claws sniffed out their prey and snatched it. Are the claws the abnormalities? The whole situation was beyond what she could handle by herself, but she gave it everything she had to protect us. She lost an eye, one of her arms was severed, and she had numerous deep scars all over her body she could no longer heal from. Yet she did not give up. And eventually her efforts saved B and I from death. Collect her corpse. And that's when they turn... Okay, so Bina... This was before Bina became a construct, basically, before she became an AI. Something happened before all this, and A recovered it. The cadaver demonstrated the horrendous, unbearable situation she went through. After a long time had passed, her eyes opened again. However, her anger that had lost its focus dragged her down deep into the bottom. We had to reboot her many, many times. And there's the suppression warning. Wow, that midnight caused us to have a lot happen. A lot. We now can do Chesed suppression and Gebura suppression, which I think we have enough days to do. Maybe. We have day 44 to do Gebura and day 45 to do Chesed, and then we have to do memory repo or restart again. So that is kind of the situation of it at the moment, because I think once you get... Oh, no, maybe not. Because no, we have day 44 and day 45, and then if we beat day 46, I think that's the imprint. I don't know. I would have to check and make sure I look up that right. But we may only have. We can do the core suppression on the next one, but yeah, we at least have some core suppressions going, which is good. Now we know Gebura's. We have neutralized Gebura's core. The Red Mist makes her return. We're not gonna worry about that at the moment. We have, you know, some employees we need to get back, but we have 22 lobotomy points. Unfortunately, Water lost the earrings, so we'll have to get the earrings back because I actually sent Water down here to work with us to bring up Water's level. But We lost Cappuccino. We have to bring Cappuccino back. We need to bring Plague back. And also, I think it was Cappuccino and Plague. Look, I'm missing someone. I'm missing someone. Who am I missing? Maybe not. I don't know. Remind me down in the comments. But guys, that's going to cover it for this video. It's probably going to be a long one. I do apologize that if I sound so tired. But man, after 3 hours of recording and going through all that, I think I'm ready to take a break. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, but that's going to be it for this episode. As always, thank you for spending some of your time watching, and I hope to see you for the next one. Bye, everybody.